Life of KP. Hi guys and girls, welcome back to the channel. This episode will be about the structure we had built at the entrance of the resort. Timber frame structure, quite impressive. We'll also talk about the other 6.5 ride we built opposite the resort, and we'll continue with the construction of the bungalow. As you can see in the video behind me or to the side of me, this was the initial plan for the structure at the front. The carpenter took about 3 weeks to fabricate it. Did a pretty good job there. Then Warner dug the holes out, the footings about 2 meters deep, and a crane came and placed the columns in the ground, and then the roof was erected. You can see the finished product right there. Okay, so we bought another 6.5 right completely opposite the land there. The first 25 meters are going to be a car park, and then Warner wants to do some organic veggies. There's an aerial shot of where we're at on our other block of land with the resort there. It's coming along nice. There's the bungalow completed with the water tower there, the trees growing around it. And here's exactly where we want to put the restaurant marked out on this map here. So we'll show you the construction of the restaurant coming up in this video, from the planning to the erection of it. Okay, so this is the main entrance. So you'll come through that gate. Underneath this, and you come along here past all the palm trees, which will probably be about 6 meters high by the time we open. There'll be like a shrine and a garden with a Buddha and stuff, and this is where the restaurant starts. It's pretty big. Overall it's 24 meters long and 6 across. This will be a kids playground, all turfed, nice gardens. So this is the main entrance to the restaurant, up 3 steps, so that'll be 700 mil high. And you go in, so there's a 4 meter section, another 4 meters, and another 4 meters. That's all internal. And then there's a covered walkway across there, 2 meters, and then the outside area undercover. Some more steps coming out there. There's a triangular roof 5 meters long, another one 5 meters over there. So it's pretty big. So you'll come out of these steps into the kids' pool. There's another layer of bricks to go across all the way around. The pump house will be over there on the floor, and that'll be a changing room and a toilet. Not that big, so I think it's 3 by 4 meters in there. So there's the restaurant. Then we come along. The kitchen's a separate building. It's over here, that's 6 meters by 4 meters, pegged out. And then we've got the toilet block over here. And then all these salas on the river. There's 8 in total. These ones are just 3 meters by 3. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's 6 of them. And then at the end, we got 2 at 4 meters by 4 meters square. This is the other end of the love heart. The water's pretty low because we had to drain it out to finish the pool slab. Now we're topping it back up. Another footbridge over here. And then there'll be a bar with a pool table just in front of that big tree. That one's going to be, I think it's 6 by 8 metres. And then there's the first studio bungalow complete. Still got a few more buildings to go. That'll all be turfed where the car is. There'll be another small bungalow on that plot. This will be a concrete path through here. There'll be a 2-bedroom apartment, sorry, a 2-bedroom condo here, condo bloody bungalow here in this block. Continue along the footpath. And on this plot here, there's just a temporary dunny there for the builders. This one will be a 3-bedroom U-shaped bungalow with a pool. The banana trees will be gone. It'll be landscaped and nice. Got the water tower there. That feeds all the irrigation to every single plant on the property. I think there's 6 kilometres of pipe. And then we've got the main reservoir here. This is 40 metres by 20. It's about the same size as what they just dug out over the road. And that is the result. Still a long way to go. Should be complete hopefully in 5 years, but the restaurant and the pool and the kitchen and the toilet should be open in 3 years, and by that time all these trees will have grown up nice. Should be a nice little oasis. Okay, the builder's marking it out, getting ready for all the pad footings. Excavator comes and digs them out down 1.5 meters, and this time we had piles drilled 3 meters. Again, the tie ceremony, the blessing of the first column going up. The footings are all up, poured, and then we move on to the ring beam next. Again, that gets formed and concreted and stripped. Then we move on to the slab, tying the steel together. Do a really good job there in Thailand. It's this one's not been slapdash together. They're doing a real good job. I'm very happy with the results. So that concrete slab gets poured and it turns out really, really nice. As you can see there, dead flat, perfect. Moving on to the columns to take the roof next. They're all done. It's really taking shape now. You can see it really coming together. Then we get a steel delivery, and again, they fabricate the steel roof on site, piece by piece. Done a brilliant job on this. These guys know exactly what they're doing, proper professionals. There's the end result of the roof. Roof sheets next. They go up pretty quick, less than about 4 or 5 days they went up. And then we move on to some more block work. Once that's done, we move on to the rendering. And again, Excellent job by the builder. Very happy. Some great curves and shapes to this Nordic style restaurant. There's Wanna's dad having a well-earned break. Bless him. Doing a grand job running the project for us. Hey, last time we had a tour, the restaurant wasn't built. It's almost there. So we'll have a counter in this corner, up to there. There'll be a bench top across these windows. There'll be stools there. Maybe 2 dining tables and chairs there. Maybe 8 seats. Be a sofa in this corner. Maybe a corner sofa there. And then we go out to the outside entertaining. Probably get 12 tables and chairs out here. These are just temporary ones so we can eat while we're here. They'll get you somewhere else. And we've got disabled ramp, covered roof. Did want to get the footpaths done, but because of the rain it's just too muddy. So there'll be a footpath from there running all the way up to the bungalows up there. Okay, well that's a wrap for today's video. Hope you liked it. The restaurant hasn't gone much further, purely because we need to figure out the wiring for the whole complex. Where the cables need to be hardwired. That's why the ceilings are not up yet. But we have started construction on bungalow number 2. That'll be coming up in the next video. So I hope you like this one. Give us a like and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one. From me and Jacob, it's bye. Bye.